Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic with me, Get Daved. Is there like an awkward half-second pause at the start? Oh well, we met a giant shark and didn't kill it. Should I go back and rescue? It's fine. Let's use the submersible and get out of here. I do think I left 3 people behind. But the Republic can fix that.
I was beginning to fear that you too might have been lost. Did you find out what had happened down there at the facility?
Oh man. Yeah, let's point the finger at him. That is really what the problem was.
Something was down there? Living in the rift by the Kolto?
Yeah, who would have thought something was alive in the ocean?
It's horrible. The entire operation wasted by a disaster we could never in 1,000 years have foreseen.
It's the
What has happened to
ocean.
the facility
Things
itself?
live there.
Are there any survivors?
It's like land, but 3-dimensional. There's like layers of...
Well, that's good to know. Good to know indeed. But what has happened to the facility? Was it damaged?
I don't care for you.
No, that is terrible. That will set our work back years. It may even cost us the war.
That's
While
not
I am
going to be what
glad
costs
that
you the
were able
war.
to solve our problems. The cost may have ended up being much too high.
Trust
But
me, you
have
don't
done
want to go
your
the other
job and
way.
helped us in our time of need. And for that I thank you. Oh, and did you end up finding your star map?
Yeah.
I'll assume that means yes.
Blow me.
As you can see, by helping us, you helped yourself. Perhaps we can work together in the future.
Perhaps you can die in the final battle of this game. Alright. Now to leave the embassy. Wait. There we go. They're not coming with me. More cameras. Darth Malik was most displeased. Oh. That is true. That is true. Or we will be forced to take you by force. Don't think of resisting us using the force. Alright. Again, I'm always down for a chat. Alright, something big happened. Okay. Our order is highly overrated, to be honest. What have I done to the rift? Yep. Oh, I think that's the Republic leaning one. You guys have way less control of your system than you think. Do you have no authority to do that? I don't know which one's talking. What caused the explosions? Why would I lie about that? Now, if you say yes to this, you get banned forever. There we go. The progenitor. Progenitor, actually. Yeah, it's really not a big deal. That is true. I've gotten in a lot of trouble with the legal system in a short time here, and they spy a lot. This is... Manaan is basically pre-Snowden America. Oh, well, thanks. Another close brush with the law. I feel like at that point they would say, like, cool, I like how you did the right thing both times. Please leave. Like, that's really what it would be, wouldn't it? Alright, wait a minute. Republic hiring mercenaries. We can spill the beans on that and get paid. And this person might have more money. Hey, Nilko Bois. My favorite Backstreet boy. Okay. That is true. Well, it should be resolved. Well, I took care of it. There we go. And your own governments, for the record. Alright, well, I mean, you don't have to... Whatever. I confessed the entire thing to your court. And they were in on... Alright, let's check the log. We need to talk to some people. Alright. Bastila, do you want to warn me about anything?
Why? I could not accomplish this on my own. I need the aid of others, especially one who is strong in the Force. The bond between us made you a natural choice. Besides, the events on Taris proved that the Force wanted to bring us together for this mission. And there is little left to chance when
the
Force
writer is involved.
Is that not enough for you?
Ugh. What about her lack thereof? Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
I admit, there were times that I wondered if this is more than just a mission to stop Malak. There were times when I wondered if this was also a way for the Council to test my own abilities.
No, it's not about you.
I wondered if the Council wanted to see how I would help and guide you on our quest. I wondered if they were testing me to see if I was ready to become a Jedi Master myself.
You
and then I realized
are
how
insufferable.
As the Council explained, sending a Master in our group would only have drawn unwanted attention from the Sith. The fate of the galaxy is at
Yeah, I'm
stake.
sure sending me is
Council
more
would not
discreet.
risk it merely to test me. They calculated the risks, and in the end chose the only option available.
Yeah.
You must learn to trust in the wisdom of the Council.
Fact,
Trusting
you
in the
should
time when it's
not.
appointed time. You mustn't be so impatient. Must you be so frustrating? I admit, I had a moment of foolish pride, but I'm over it.
Yeah,
Now
you
I'm
have a lot of
focused on
those
my true
moments.
responsibilities. I'm simply trying to help you and complete this mission, and yet you battle me at every turn.
Yeah, it's me. Yeah.
I started it. You were the one who brought up the issue of the Council. You were the one who questioned our mission. You were the one who mocked me for thinking I was being tested.
True. Yeah, let's double down.
You are a very odd man. Do you know that? I simply don't know how to deal with you. All I want to do is help you, but you seem determined to drive me mad. Unfortunately, it isn't as easy as that, but your point is well taken. Come on, come. Let's move on. There's much to be done.
Oh my goodness. Avoided the question. Alright, let's try talking to her one more time
How
here.
can I help?
Nope.
Then I suggest...
Alright, I guess maybe we won't get to the end of the quest line, because I'm pretty sure we get interrupted at the end of this. Let's just check. All looking good. Let's see if we can talk to Canderous and Jolie one more time.
Got something on you.
Yeah,
Did
let's
I
talk
say
about that.
Strange the tricks memory plays on you when you get older.
Well, maybe you didn't.
Didn't I say that my past was my affair? You don't see me poking
So you
and
had
prodding
an
you with
affair.
questions, do you? I might be, but a mouthy young thing like yourself shouldn't get to call me an old coot, damn it.
Ugh.
Besides, you don't really want to hear about me. We're talking ancient history, probably before you were born.
Almost certainly.
Those kids. Proven fact.
Yeah, there we go. Let's dunk on him.
Oh, fine, fine. Have it your way. Just don't cry about it later. Yes, yes, I was an adventurer. Happy now? I wasn't even done with my Jedi training back then. I had a full head of hair and an eagerness to see absolutely everything.
A regular
Sound
Luke
familiar?
Skywalker.
The council was never happy with willful, brash Jolie Bindo, you see. Even less so when I began my smuggling career.
I smuggled drugs too.
Don't look at me like that, damn it. I wasn't always the wrinkled coot I am now, you know. I can still fight, too. So wipe off that smirk I see there. At the time, the Yukata system was interdicted by its own king. He preferred to keep his people starving and poor. All the better to oppress them. The Senate was trying to negotiate a peace. But
You'd
they
find
were
them
getting
more
nowhere as usual.
like easy to
I
rule if they
decided I
were
wasn't going to wait. I
fattened
found
and
myself a ship
complacent.
partner, and we began smuggling food and supplies to the Yukata citizenry through the blockade.
They need a little creature comfort to make it painless.
Oh, it was. I was a half-decent pilot.
And that's
those
4 in a
days.
row.
And with the Force guiding me, we made it through some tough spots nobody else would have. Why not? There were millions of people crying out for aid. What else was I supposed to do? Well, we didn't buy all the equipment per se.
There it is.
Some were happy to donate goods. Some we just knew had more than they could use.
There we go.
Stole is such a harsh word.
There's my grey
They would have
Jedi.
donated those goods readily enough if they were compassionate. I considered it a tax on the greedy. We only got caught once. A lone Yukatish frigate shot us down and forced a crash landing. I thought the Force had abandoned me, as I remember. Well, as it happens, getting shot down turned out to be very fortunate. That day was the day Well, that was the day I met my wife.
Uh-oh, past tense. Know me, Sunrider?
It's all right. When you're digging through the trash, you shouldn't be surprised when you encounter something unpleasant. If it's all the same to you, I'd prefer to stop talking now. My mouth is starting to draw flies.
Yeah, sure. Well, that's an interesting twist, though. Alright, Canderous, you ever have a wife?
Yeah, what do you want?
Okay, let's talk about war stories instead.
I think I'll tell you a bit about the recent war we had with the Republic. That might be more familiar to you. The one where Jedi Revan beat my people. We started by conquering worlds outside the Republic. We did it quietly so the Republic wouldn't really know what was going on until it was too late. When we finally did hit the Republic worlds, they had no idea we were coming. We
That's
came
fine.
in through
Build
3
up your-
invasion corridors and adjacent sectors. Anyone who put up a fight, or wouldn't fight, was crushed. We raised whole worlds trying to provoke the Republic into fighting us. I don't particularly enjoy wiping out worlds for its own sake. But the cowardly tactics the Republic defenders used left us little choice. Hiding in the homes of civilians, using
Oh, geez.
families as shields, thinking we would not use appropriate force on their bases inside major cities. They underestimated our resolve, and what measures are acceptable in war. Those who cannot defend themselves should not be around those who can in battle.
Well, I
If
don't
annihilating
disagree
a
with that, I
city is
guess.
the kind of power it takes to overwhelm a Republic shield device, then that's what we did. Necessary force to destroy all opposition.
That's a bit much now. But killing people is wrong. Oh, get off the high horse.
I have no time or patience for cowards. They deserve to be hunted down and exterminated like vermin.
Oh, we've
There
just
was no honor
touched
in
on
wiping
something.
them out like rats. But some of your forces did redeem the Republic in our eyes, especially later.
I wonder if you and Karth get along.
Later, when Revan had joined the war. But we'll get back to that. We've wasted too much time already. Is there something else you want to know?
Well, that's good for now.
Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
Alright, let's go for a jog. By which I mean return to Ebonhawk. Oh, fine. Alright, place your bets. 1 force power or 2. It's too late for him to get anything useful. You know, that's not some bad stuff that he has here. I think we're gonna go toughness. Oh, he has none of the combat powers. That's interesting. Okay, we're gonna go toughness. And just 1. Sorry, you lose.
Aid? What?
Up. We also have 2 assassinations we can perform. Maybe let's try that. Actually, that is a lie. Lies, lies. To the workbench. Okay, let's see what we can do. We have a pretty good lightsaber going here. Gonna be unlikely that we one up the sigil crystal, but also you can't put in 2 of the same. Two damage. Blaster bolt deflection could be pretty good as well. Yeah, and a droid killer. I think we'll keep with the Opila. And I mean, really, it should go to Bastila. Let's see what we can do here. A sigil crystal, pretty good. Yeah, that could be good for where we're at. Where's my crate dragon pearl? That's what I want to know. Oh, it's on my offhand. Okay, then. Acceptable. My goodness. If we use this in that's very powerful. That's all. This is better than like the best lightsaber you can make. Or it's in the ballpark anyway. Defense bonus +2, immunity to mind affecting. That's pretty cool. But it would inhibit force powers, so I'm going to say that that's actually a little underwhelming. Still no great long-range weapons. Okay, yeah, we're done. Alright, let's perform some hits. Or, yeah, see if we can cash in. Uh-oh. Cutscene of us getting intercepted.
Sith interdictor ship. They must have been waiting for us on the hyperspace route. We're caught in their tractor beam.
Do you recognize the ship?
It's the Leviathan. Saul Kareth's vessel. My old mentor.
Well, good news, everyone. We're kidnapped.
Admiral Kareth taught me everything I know about being a soldier. He was a legend in the Republic fleet, and a hero to me until he betrayed us. When the Sith attacked my homeworld, the Leviathan, which is Saul Kareth's flagship,
Yeah, I get it.
was at the head of the fleet. My family was destroyed that day, and my wife died in the Sith bombardment.
This is your chance. Oh, yeah, sure.
That is not the way of the Jedi. Vengeance, anger, emotion.
I am
These things
being
lead to the dark
practical.
side.
I'm not gonna do anything stupid. I mean, I won't throw our lives away in some mad quest for vengeance, but if I get a chance to kill Saul during our escape, nobody better get my way.
Yeah, he's an
Talk of
enemy
escape is
admiral.
somewhat premature, don't you think? We don't even have a plan to get out of this mess yet.
Yeah, like we should escape it,
Saul's no
Bastila.
fool, and he won't underestimate us either. You can count on plenty of guards watching every move we make.
Maybe Admiral Kareth doesn't know how many of us there are on board. We all have special talents. Talents we could exploit so that one of us could stage a rescue.
Or we
just
could
have to figure
alter-
out who has
whatever.
the best chance to avoid capture so they can come and rescue us later. It's a long shot, but it's our only hope.
Well, we could have several plans. No, there's a fleet. Yep.
Well, if we're gonna pick someone to save our skins, we better do it quick. In another minute, we're gonna have Sith troops marching up our loading ramp.
Alright, it's a short list down to 2 for me. Actually, T3M4 would be pretty good. But I think Canderous would be a good guy to have snapping necks and cashing checks. Although... I kind of want to see what would happen.
Statement. My construction includes a reserve memory chip and backup power supply that automatically kicks in if I have been shut down too long. Deactivate my main circuits and wipe my memory chip. The Sith will take me to the junk heap, and I can come rescue the rest of you after I reactivate.
Okay.
Answer. That is possible. My reserve power supply is a prototype yet to be tested, yet I can attempt this task, if you wish.
Yeah, go for it.
Hold on, they're dragging us into the docking bridge.
Oh man, that's the worst kind of bridge.
Bastila, Karth, and the crew have been taken prisoner as you ordered, Commander.
And I'm on a first-name basis with them now.
Admiral Karth warned me to be on alert for any kind of treachery. We found a disabled hunter-killer droid in the back of the ship. Excellent. We can reprogram this droid to fight in our own army, wipe its memory chip, and take it to the salvage shop. The technicians will deal with it later.
Well, way to keep an eye on that treachery.
It has been far too long since we last spoke. I see the recent months have not been kind in your case. I barely recognized you.
But I recognize you, Saul. I see your face every night, even as I promised myself I will kill you.
'Cause even in my dream, if I dream again, the sweetest dream would never do.
Casualties were unavoidable. This was an act of war.
It was a cowardly act of betrayal. Your fleet bombed a civilian target into oblivion without warning or provocation, and the blood of those innocent people is on your hands.
I feel like you should have sorted that argument out with Canderous first.
The Sith would not accept me until I proved I had truly turned my back on the Republic by bombing the planet.
My wife died in that attack, Saul. And for that, I swear I'll kill you.
You used to be a man of action, not of empty words. Cling to your lust for revenge if you must, but spare me your tired threats. I've heard them all before. You're an
Okay,
insignificant
I'll spare
part
the
of these
threat.
events anyway, Lord Malak is far more interested in your Jedi companions. He has great plans for them.
We will never serve Malak or the dark side. The Sith will be destroyed, Admiral Kareth, as will you if you don't turn away from this path.
Yeah, I'm sure
Your
that'll
words are
work.
brave, Bastila, but the lure of the dark side is hard to resist, or so I've been told. I wonder if your companion is as devoted to the light as you are.
Yeah, I'll play
Your
along.
loyalty is as fickle as ever, I see. Malak will find that amusing, though I seriously doubt he will want you of all people at his side.
Well, what do you mean by
The Dark Lord will
that?
probably reward me if I just kill you once and for all, but he may want to question you given the trouble you've caused him, and the history between you.
We're not going to bite on that one. Well, apparently there's more to the story than we know. Yeah, let's... I'm totally playing along, okay?
You mean, oh, this can't be true, can it? You
Well, I just
really
thought
don't
I'd
know
try.
What's going on here, do you? Well, I won't be the one to deprive Malak of the pleasure of telling you himself. The Dark Lord will no doubt torture you for information and for his own twisted pleasure. Eventually, you will tell him everything. The Sith can be very persuasive. However, Lord Malak...
I'm pretty
is
good at the
another
Jedi mind
subject.
trick.
It may be some time before he arrives, so I suppose I will have to fill in for him until then. Activate the torture fields.
Oh no, the torture fields.
Enough. I don't want them to pass out before I question them. Malik will appreciate any information I can give him when he arrives.
Oh,
Don't waste your
well.
breath, Saul. We won't answer any of your questions.
I'm sure you won't. However, we both know your friend's loyalties have proven in the past to be somewhat flexible.
I'd like to think I can one-up that.
What are you saying? Physical pain is nothing compared to the suffering of the galaxy if Malik should defeat the Jedi.
It is time to
I
put
need
your
to play
loyalty
poker
to
with
the
you
test.
sometime, Bastila.
Without torturing you will gain me your true cooperation. Your will is too strong to be broken that way. However, even the strongest of heroes has trouble watching those they care about suffering. The interrogation will begin now. Each time you refuse to answer or give me a false answer, Bastila will suffer.
Okay. I mean, to thine own self be true.
You expect me to fall for such a transparent ploy?
Have you met her?
Across the galaxy
Oh
with
my
someone who
goodness.
expects me to believe you feel nothing for each other? I
Well,
tire of these games.
I view her as a challenging coworker that
On
we
what
do
planet is the Jedi Academy?
have found a way to work well together. So, the fun thing is like, okay, in A New Hope, they throw Dantooine under the bus and Alderaan gets destroyed and they're flipping it here. Malik went to this planet, so I'm gonna, like, Malik's been here. I don't get why we would lie.
No, don't say any more.
An excellent beginning. I'm glad you're being reasonable. This first question was a test. Obviously, Malik knew the Academy was on Dantooine.
Yeah, he's a former
It has
Jedi.
since been destroyed by our fleet.
I mean, that
Dantooine is
sucks,
an empty
but-
graveyard now. Nothing is there but a smoking ruin and the charred remains of your former masters.
I regret that Jar died.
More empty threats. We Sith prefer to let our actions speak for us. Perhaps that is why we are winning this war.
Well, the large
Now,
number
tell
of
me
traitors
your
is really the reason.
How were the Jedi planning on using you to stop Lord Malik and our Sith Armada?
Yeah.
Do you take me for a fool? The Jedi are not assassins. They would never devise such a plan.
You should check out what happens everywhere I go.
Consequences of refusing to cooperate.
No! Pain!
Listen, can you not hear her suffering?
Yeah, but she was
You can spare
pro-suffering.
pain by simply answering my questions. Now I will ask again. On what mission did the Jedi Council send you?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about the Star Forge.
Perhaps another lesson is in order.
No! No! I beg you, no! Mercy! No!
I am surprised she did not pass out sooner. Rarely have I seen someone withstand such punishment and remain conscious.
I don't know,
see
the
I'm wasting
Vulcars
my
kicked her
time
ass
here.
pretty easily.
When Malik arrives, you will learn my interrogation techniques are considered merciful among the Sith. I will leave you here in your cell with a small taste of the horrors you will suffer when Lord Malik arrives.
Well, some days are better than others.
Don't try to move too quickly. You might not be fully recovered yet. Admiral Kareth had his guards continue to torture you even after you passed out.
They tortured all of us, though you got the worst of it by far. Saul wanted them to make us suffer. He's become some sort of sadistic monster.
Yeah, I
Dark
mean,
side
who would
is
have thought that the bombing of the planet
Once you
was...
start down the tainted path, it leads you ever further into the depths of evil. I fear
Ladies. Alright. Do I believe no one is without hope of redemption? I guess, but they have to want it.
Yes. I suppose you're correct. Sometimes it's easy to lose sight of that hope in the face of such unbridled cruelty. But you speak the truth. I suppose I'm taking the news of Dantooine's destruction quite hard. First Taurus, now the Academy. Is there no end to the killing?
To be honest, I'm shocked he didn't destroy the map. Like, immediately.
I'd like to believe that Saul was lying to us. But soon as he said the words, I knew they were true. The Academy is gone. We should
And a
have felt the
mediocre
disturbance
world,
in
the
fort when
KOTOR
we
2 has
attacked
been
him.
created.
The fact that we did not is a bad sign. I fear the dark side is growing stronger, casting shadows our vision cannot pierce.
Yeah, that
I hope that
happens.
some of the Jedi escaped. Rook, Endar, Zar.
You're gonna be bummed out by
Cannot
the one that
imagine all of them
escaped.
being gone. In any case, we've lost our one place of refuge in the galaxy.
None of this
Actually,
will matter if we
no.
don't get out of this
Vandar
prison
makes it
before
out
Saul
too.
gets back.
Spoiler. Yeah.
Saul mentioned that Lord Malik was on his way. I think the Admiral left to prepare for his arrival and to report the results of our interrogation.
It
Oh
is
yeah, did anyone
fortunate
spill
we
the
were able to
beans?
resist the Admiral's questioning. The fate of the galaxy could be changed by revealing the slightest piece of vital information. I have to confess something. There was a moment, just a moment, when part of me was hoping you would tell him what he wanted to know, just to make the horrible pain stop.
But you don't know that he'd do that, and then he tortured us anyway afterwards. I mean, that's the problem. I mean, if they're torturing you, I mean, what trust exists in that relationship? I don't know. Yeah.
I've known Admiral Kareth a long time, and I think you're right.
Thanks,
the
Kareth.
interrogation was a sham. Saul was toying with us. He didn't care what we told him. I think it was just an excuse to torture us before Malik arrived.
Yeah, he really talks about Malik a lot. It's a regular Mr. Burns and Smithers.
Dark Lord knows we're here now. Malik is coming.
Well, then we better hope HK-47 busts us out of here before he arrives.
And about that, let me just service this part of him. I feel like they forgot an important piece of equipment. Alright, let's do some leveling up. Yep, that's good. We'll go demolitions. We could use someone else who's good at that. Now the question. So he can't use... He can't use melee weapons at all. Using single one-handed weapons. I'll try pushing up the dual weapon path, I think. I mean, you know what? No, we'll go with heavy weapons for him, because Canderous is, I think, going into dual wielding eventually. All right, and yeah, he's fully equipped and pretty good armor. So
Powering weapon.
that went well. We'll just loot this body, and next time, everybody, we're gonna get out of here or start. I'll see you there.